Spoken Truth. We back at it again. In this video, I want to talk to you men, especially my brothers, about the importance of time. The importance of time. In this video, as it relates to the importance of time, I'm going to be dealing with social media. Social media. Let me say this. And I know a lot of people are going to get mad at this comment. All right. I'm talking to you, so-called black man. And other men, if you're listening, you can glean from this what I'm about to say also. But let me say this. Social media has its perks. Yes, it do. And mainly it's supposed to be dedicated to staying in touch with loved ones and being aware of what's going on in their life. And what it should mainly be utilized for is marketing and business. That's what it should mainly be used for. But something has taken over. And like I'm saying, I'm speaking to my brothers, my people. I see two entities that's at work with social media. And I know a lot of y'all gonna get in y'all feelings. A lot of y'all gonna get mad over this statement I'm about to make. But the two S's run social media in our community right now. The two S's. Number one, sisters. And number two, Satan. This is who run social media in our community. Number one, sisters, and number two, Satan. All right. Fellas, stop spending so much time on social media for women. You hear me? You're wasting too much time on social media with women. A lot of y'all using social media to get women, to see what's going on with women, to be following and liking and running behind women. You better than that, man. And then a lot of you go back and forth with women on social media. Listen, let me tell you this. The social media platform has been given over to women. It's virtually impossible for you to win against a woman on social media. It's impossible. A lot of you be going back and forth, typing, back and forth, getting into it with women. And a lot of these women, and hear me loud, a lot of these women air out their relationship on social media. What kind of crazy shit is that? And you got to watch a lot of these women, man. They'll try to slide you. I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to help you, brothers. A lot of women that you dealing with will try to slide you on social media. You can't be ignorant, man. Go read 2 Corinthians chapter 2. Talk about don't be ignorant of Satan's devices, man. You can't be ignorant, man. A lot of these women will go on social media and try to slide you. And people that have, like my brother like to say, that third eye, other words, able to see in the realm of the spirit. People that are able to see the realm of the spirit, they know what's going on. Three-dimensional thinkers, they know what's going on. I be knowing what's going on. No matter how they try to fix it up and dress it up, I be knowing. That's why listen, I got social media accounts. I got 2 of them, but I barely be on it. I go on there, I post something about a scripture, or I post a thought that came to me in prayer. I post my videos, and that's it. Have to get away from it. Because I know that social media has been handed over in the realm of the spirit to sisters and Satan. Y'all hear me? And a lot of these women run to social media to get social media fanatics to fight their battle. They'll post something sad. They'll post something that they're going to do so they can get that, for real? It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And fellas, you be part of it. You got to get your mind away from it, man. You got to break your mind free from social media, if it's not related to business, if it's not related to your purpose, break free from it. Don't be entangled. You need liberation from it. You hear me? Because you're not going to win when it comes to women on social media. Let them get on there and talk their mess. Let them get on there and do their little slides and do their little punches, jabs at you. It's okay. Don't be going back and forth with them. You hear me? Because sisters, this is their platform now. This is what they run to win. This is where they go to win. This is where they go to feel good about themselves. This is where they go to get the attention that they long and crave for. Y'all hear me? And I was getting ready to post a video to YouTube, and this dropped on my spirit. I don't know. I'm not really aware of what's going on social media. Okay. Some of the women in my family probably on there sliding me, doing jabs and whatnot. I don't care. Want to know why? And this is what I'm trying to get you brothers to get to. You want to know why? Because I know in whom I believe. I know who speaks to my spirit. My mind is engaged in prophecy. Matter of fact, let's go there. Let me see. I believe it's Sirach chapter 39. But he that give his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in meditation thereof, and will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients, and be occupied in prophecies. Man, I don't give a care, man. I don't give a damn what them women on social media doing. I'm not fixated on that. And you brothers, you need to get to that place too. And I repeat, if you ain't posting something about your business, if you ain't posting something about your purpose, if you ain't posting something about making known the Most High deeds among men, as the scripture says in Psalms, then stop spending so much time on social media. The scripture right here I just read said you need to be giving your mind to the law of the Most High and be occupied in the meditation thereof, and will seek out the wisdom of the ancient, and let your mind be occupied in prophecies. Man, I be knowing things, man. And this just came on me, man. And somebody going to be rebuked. They're going to be a sister that's going to come on here and they're going to be rebuked. And I pray that the Most High will rebuke them sharply. And you fellas, you being rebuked right now. Because there's more important things to be giving your time. The scripture just tells us our mind need to be occupied in prophecy. Why are you going to be on social media swiping up, looking at this storyline, looking at that storyline, swiping up, when your mind can be occupied in prophecies? Listen, let me bring stuff into consideration. We waste a lot of time. Time that we'll never be able to get back. And don't you know that 2 hours that you spend on social media, don't you know that can be given to occupy your mind in prophecies? That's going to strengthen your mind to be more strong, to occupy and establishing that business. Occupy having more of an entrepreneurial spirit. Occupy and being and thinking like a king and behaving like a king. Huh? Why you need to run to social media to feel good about yourself? That's a woman trait. That's a woman characteristic. Why you need to run to social media and say, look at me? That's a woman trait. That's a woman characteristic. Now, don't misunderstand me. Yeah, you can post something here and there to get people talking. You can troll here and there to get people talking. But when your mind is so fixated on social media and on sisters and what they are doing and what they are saying, you have gone off, brother. So it's given to sisters. You can't win on social media against sisters. It's too many of them. They're going to stand up for one another. And then, unfortunately, you have so many beta males, so many weak jellyback men, they're going to join in with the women and side with the women, knowing what the truth is. So get off social media. Stay off of it. All right. Let the women have control over that. Let them feel good. Let them continue to move in deception. Let them continue to be delusional. All right. And I said the second thing is given over to Satan. Remember, Ephesians chapter 2 said the prince of the power of air. Social media has been controlled by the prince of the power of air, who is Satan. And Satan is using social media to blind the minds of a lot of people. And you so-called black man, my brother, I want you to understand that you don't need to be part of this that causing this blindness to come on so many of our people who are taking up and prescribing to giving so much time, effort, and energy to social media. I told you Satan control. Let me listen. All right, let me just grab a couple scriptures. I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm trying to help y'all. Let's go to matter of fact, let me grab Ephesians chapter 2 first so I can show y'all. And you have he quickened, verse 1, who were dead in trespass and sin, where in time past you walk according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air. Okay, the prince of the power of air. Social media is everywhere because of the prince of the power of air, the airwaves. You hear me? And Satan has infiltrated social media. And he has infiltrated the minds of people on social media. And it's hard for a lot of people that's engaged and that's addicted to social media to break free from it because they have allowed themselves to become addicted to it. And Satan got their minds, and they are blind to what they need to be doing. They are blind to working on their purpose. They are blind to moving in prayer and studying the scripture. And as Sirach chapter 39 just showed you, having your mind occupied in prophecy, having your mind occupied in the law of the Most High. They are blind to that. They are blind to doing that which is going to make them better. They're blind to fasting. They are blind to reading books. Why? Because their mind is so engaged and engulfed with social media. Let me grab the other precept. Let's go here. Listen, therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in crafty, nor handling the word of Yah deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man conscious side of Yah. I'm trying to commend myself to your conscience by the truth. And I'm going to tell you a few more things what you ought to be doing. All right. But if our good news be hid, is hid to them that are lost. Man, a lot of people that's on social media is lost, man. They are lost. While it goes on to tell you, why are they lost? Verse 4, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious good news of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yah, shall shine unto them. So the God of this world, who is the prince of the power of air, is blinding the minds of a lot of people that's on social media. Satan. All right. When somebody's saying, well, what should I do? You got too much idle time on your hand. If you engage in social media, fellas, running behind these sisters, catering to these sisters, seeing what these sisters are saying, hooked and blinded by the mind which Satan has cast upon you and trying to keep you blind to. If that's you, that means you got too much time on your hand. You're too idle. And let's see what the scripture says about being idle. All right. Listen. The words is in red mean Yahusha HaMashiach, whom he commonly called Jesus, saying that for the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. This is who we need to be like. We need to have our own business so we can hire people. Don't you know all that time that you're spending on social media, you could be giving it to building up a business? Huh? Watch what it goes on to say. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. That means you got too much time on your hand. You're idle. And I repeat, don't misunderstand me. Use social media for your business. Use social media market. Y'all hear me? Anybody that's really busy don't got time for social media, really. Most of the time, they have somebody else that's hired taking care of that social media. They're doing the postings for their business, for their company. You hear me? And Satan and sisters, a lot of them unaware because their mind is blind too, have so many of us brothers that is engaged in social media and we are walking life idly. This man went out and found people that was idle. And let's put it in today's vernacular. Went out into the streets, saw men on their phone, on Facebook, on Insta, swiping up, strolling up, standing idle. He said, look here, man, you idle, man. Come work for me. Come build yourself up. Man, a lot of people on the job can't really do their job because they're so engulfed in social media. And then when it comes down, it's time for promotion, wonder why they're not being promoted. You think it's because you don't got the credentials? No, it's not because you don't have the credentials. The Most High can't trust you with promotion. He can't trust you with promotion. Because ultimately, promotion comes from him. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Psalm 75, verse 6. For promotion don't come from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yah is the judge. He put down one and set up another. He the one that raised people up when it comes to promotion. So we can make excuse for all we want for why our life is turning out the way it is. And yet you spend hours on social media idly. You could sit up and talk all day about the man. The man is stopping me from doing this. The man is stopping this. Listen, no, you idle on social media. That 3 hours you spend on social media, you can be spending that reading books that going to strengthen your mind and show you what you need to do as it relates to your purpose and it relates to you starting that business. Maybe writing that book. And man, I got 3 books, 3 more books that's already completed. I just got to come out with a date when I want to publish it. I got 3 more books completed. I already got a book out. 3 more books completed. All right. Can I boast a little bit in the Most High? All praises to the Most High. All right. If I'm a glory in the Most High. The scripture said, let him glory in Yahuah, that he know the Most High. Because I know the Most High was able to do all this. Able to accomplish what I'm able to accomplish. All right, let's go back to Matthew's. And he went out the third hour and saw others about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. And that's what he said. Verse 4, and said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Watch what it goes on to say. And again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour and did likewise. And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle. And he said unto them, why stand ye here all the day idle? They standing there all day idle. And I got to keep repeating this. If you're going on social media, yes, post stuff about your business. Post stuff about the Most High. Post a scripture. Yeah. Market your business. But beyond that, why are you still on there? Standing idle here all day. Come on, so-called black man, my brother. Come on, man. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. And I close with this scripture. All right. I close this scripture. I know a lot of y'all going to come on here and get mad. I close with this scripture. Watch what it says, verse 29. See thou man diligent in his business. Now let me reread that. See thou man diligent in his social media. See thou man diligent in Insta. See thou man that's diligent in Facebook. All right. I repeat. I got to keep saying it. I repeat. If you're going to post something about your business, good. You're going to post something about the Most High, good. You're going to post that scripture, good. Okay? That's what you're supposed to be using social media for. All right? Good. But when you swiping up in all them people's storyline and all them people DMs, worrying about what this sister's saying, you're not being diligent. You're standing, as Matthew chapter 20 said, you're standing there idle. See thou a man that's diligent in his Facebook and Instagram. No. See thou a man that's diligent in his business. He should stand before kings. He should not stand before mean men. Y'all hear me? Let me do this. All right. A lot of people, if you wonder, I use the Logos software. That's what I use. I do a lot of my study and a lot of my reading in the Logos software. Okay. This software that I got over close to 6,000 books in this software that I can use, that I study from. All right. Listen, the New Living Translation put it like this. Do you see any truly competent workers? A lot of y'all be more competent if you just take majority of that time you spend on Facebook and Insta into your business, into doing research, into strengthening yourself and your purpose. You'll be competent. Watch what it goes on. They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary. Oh my goodness, rather than working for ordinary people. If you want to be extraordinary, you got to stop being idle, my brother, and give that time, that 2 and 3 hours that you spend on Facebook, into something that's meaningful. Let's see what a different translation say. All right. Watch this. The New Revised Standard Version say, do you see those who are skillful in their work? They will serve kings. They will not serve common people. So, brother, let me ask you a question. Are you willing to stay common? You want to be common like everybody else? You want to be ordinary like everybody else? Or do you want to be great? Do you want to leave your mark on history? Huh? You want to leave your mark on history? I'm doing things to leave my mark on history. I'm doing things to leave an inheritance for my children. That's what the scripture tells us. Let's go to Proverbs 19. Verse 14, I believe it is. Let's see. Watch this. Houses and riches are the inheritance of fathers. This is what I'm trying to leave for my children. And I can't do that being so idle on Facebook. Y'all hear me? On Insta. All right. If them platforms of mine, if they're going to get big, if they're going to ever reach something, then they're going to have to be of the Most High, because I don't got time for it. I don't. My mind is occupied in prophecy. My mind is occupied in my business. My mind is occupied in my clothing line. My mind is occupied in my books. And my mind is really occupied in the scriptures and in prayer. So I don't got time. You know, somebody will say, man, you got a book out. You got a clothing line out. And why your Instagram is on it? I said, listen, I don't got time for it. I don't got time for it. On top of coming on here, dedicating videos to the so-called black man, my brother, to help build him up, I don't got time for Facebook and Insta. I don't have time. Maybe if I dedicated myself and gave my time to, I could be, but I don't want to. Okay? Because I understand I have enough sense. There used to be a time before social media even taken off that people became big, they became great, had an impact on the world without social media. You hear me? I don't got time for it. And I'm leaving an impact. I'm trying to impact my brothers. I'm trying to impact my sisters. I'm trying to win as many souls as I possibly can. I'm trying to wake up people to the truth as much as I possibly can. I don't have time for all that. And I love the most. I really love the Most High. I love him so much, man. Y'all hear me? I love the Most High Yahuah so much. I really do, man. I love him. I'm in love with him. I love him. I really love the Most High Yahuah. And if I had to pick between that and being on, I'm picking the Most High. Okay? So, brother, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all, man. Stop being idle. Okay? Post your business, post your marketing strategy or whatever you're going to do with it. But get off of it, man. Y'all giving too much energy to sisters and Satan. Y'all hear me? All right, peace.